What have been the consequences of reunification, both from the western part and from the eastern part?
Well, from a Western perspective, the consequences were not felt very much in terms of detriments or shortcomings in any respect, because the West German economy was so strong, and so there were no setback felt for anybody in West Germany, really. Especially the older Germans in West Germany, they were open for solidarity. They were open for investing money in East Germany, and they were kind of proud of watching what was going on. And they, a lot of them, of course, traveled to East Germany freely, and there was a lot of rejoining families, of course, and a lot of emotions. Quite in contrast to East Germany, where things changed dramatically in almost every respect. A lot of people lost their position, dramatically adopt to West German systems and way of thinking, and to the market economy, and tell their story with respect to what they had done before '89. And they were put into questions whether or not they had behaved in a correct way, or whether or not they had been part of the notorious Stasi.
The Stasi was closed. It became a democratic country, freedom for everyone. There was no reason to continue any such documentation of activities that was happening.
But in Germany, decision was made to immediately open these files to persons being or having been afflicted by the Stasi or by Stasi surveillance, in case it was a person of public interest, and also to historic research. So this was new, even for the Germans and for German historians like me. So we immediately could do research on the structure of East German politics and of Stasi, of how East Germans have been controlled openly and secretly. It came as a shock, especially when you realize that very close relatives or friends had been part of that system, and in a treacherous way, and had passed information onto the Stasi.
The unification helped Germany become a stronger country, a stronger economy.
In the hindsight, it has been stated that reunification helped the German economy in general, although a lot of transfer has been, economic transfer and financial transfer has been made within Germany, of course. I think at least 200 billion euros, or also there was, in the end there was a larger economy, there was a new market in East Germany, there were more people which were quite well educated, so it took not very long to get German economy being an integrated one, and being the largest economy in Europe.
what have been the consequences of reunification for both Germany, East and West?
So first of all, you have to imagine that reunification led to a phase of fluidity for at least a year, but actually for longer. And this was, of course, an impact that it had mainly on the Eastern Germans, more on the Eastern Germans than on the Western Germans. I mean, their economic situation, their family situation, their living situation was challenged in also many ways. So for the some 20 million Eastern Germans, the impact was sudden. And when it was enthusiasm in the beginning, very soon they started to realize that there were shifts happening and changes happening on a level that was, for many of them, very, very unsettling. So that was a very quick impact. On the Western side, there were quite a lot of winners through the situation because the East opened up, of course, new opportunities, job opportunities, political opportunities, economic opportunities. On the other hand, many Germans also passed through a first phase in which they were enthusiastic about the fact that Germany was reunited. But the West Germans then understood that this unification came at a price, and that solidarity, and solidarity also in financial terms, was necessary, so that there were transfer, and there are still today transfer payments from the West going to the East. And so there was also an effect of, let's say, sobering on the side of the West Germans, who at some point understood that reunification would not be as easy as people thought. It would cost, and that it would last. I mean, that time would be needed.
How has the economy changed? The economy. Are people living happier now? Are they earning more money?
It's very different. It's very different. I think in the war, the economy is growing up. Yeah.